behalf of Developing the Young Workforce Ayrshire, we are delighted to welcome you to our virtual recruitment event held in partnership with Department for Work and Pensions. Developing the Young Workforce is a Scottish Government funded initiative aimed at reducing youth unemployment, particularly for those aged between 16 and 24. Our event today is the second in a series of events aimed at bringing you live vacancies into your home from local employers. Today you will hear from two of those local businesses. If you are here watching on Facebook Live, then please comment any questions in the box below and we will put them to the employers. If you are watching this session after the event, then please email info@dywwayrshire.com or send us a private message on Facebook. If you choose to apply for any of the vacancies that you see today, then please add Virtual 2020 to your application form for the employers to see that you watched the session. We hope that you find it useful.
The Job Centre is part of the Department for Work and Pensions and have traditionally hosted jobs fairs in various locations across Ayrshire. We are unable to do so in the current climate, and therefore we are looking at different ways that we can help employers fill their vacancies and also provide more information to support anyone interested in applying for these roles. This is a great opportunity for you to hear firsthand from local employers all about their company and the jobs they currently have available. Working together with Developing the Young Workforce Ayrshire, we plan to hold more of these events on a regular basis in the near future. We hope that you find today's event useful and wish you every success in finding employment.
Okay, so Constance Care have been operating for 20 plus years. Initially a family organisation, now part of a company called City and County Healthcare Group. City and County operate right across the whole of the UK and deliver services ranging from elderly service to adult children, mental health to life-limiting conditions. So part of a very big organisation now, which is fantastic. It's came with some really good employee benefits that we can offer our staff. Constance Care in Scotland, we sit under the City and County umbrella. So between Constance Care and our sister company SCRT, we've got about 12 services across Scotland, and we provide elderly care. So support mainly elderly and adults in their own homes, and really it's about promoting independence, assisting with the likes of cooking and cleaning, personal hygiene care, medication support, etc. But yeah, we very much, we've still got that kind of family ethos within the organisation, and we're a company that's very much about kind of recruiting internally and promoting internally as well. So we've got people within the organisation who have worked, as a care assistant and are now service managers. So it's a really good company to work for. Okay, so I touched a wee bit on the kind of types of people that we support, and some of the tasks that we do. So what we're looking for is care assistants today. Care assistants who are able to promote independence and assist our service users to live in their own homes. So it is care in the community, and we provide full training and support. So we've got in and around kind of South and East Ayrshire, we've got about 20 vacancies. And as I said before, the purpose of the role is about promoting independence, so assisting with the likes of cooking and cleaning. Personal hygiene care is a huge part of the role, so assisting with the likes of bathing, toileting, oral hygiene, catheter and stoma care, for example, and medication support as well. So we provide kind of full training and support there. Starts with the induction training course, and then you go out and you shadow an experienced carer as well until you're kind of confident and competent to loan work in the community, because a lot of it is one-to-one unless you're a double up, for example, with a client. The hours vary, so we have full-time, part-time and bank positions available depending on where you are and your availability. The shifts are typically day shift, back shift or split shift, and it does involve weekend working as well. So we do need people that have got quite a flexible approach to their working week. At the moment we can take some walkers in certain areas as well, depending on where you are and where our clients live. We can look at some walking runs as well. And what we don't have just now, we're certainly, we can keep people's details and contact you if something comes up a wee bit later in your area. There are no barriers in relation to the kind of age working within the sector. Historically, it used to be kind of 18 and up for kind of insurance purposes, but thankfully that's changed. So there are no kind of limitations there. As I said before, it requires people who've got a kind of flexible approach to their working week and who quite like to take ownership of their role, because you are kind of lone working, so you need to be quite an adaptable, committed individual who really does want to, better people's lives. Care isn't an easy job, but it's a very rewarding job. Very, you get a lot of satisfaction from making a difference to the service users, but not only the service users, their family and wider network as well, especially in times like this. It can be really life-changing, providing that support to people. So yeah, top tips really at the moment, as an organisation, due to COVID, we are doing telephone interviews. So just be yourself and be confident. And if SVQs and things are desirable, but at the moment we will support people if we think they've got the right skill set and help them obtain the relevant qualifications. Recruitment process on average takes about kind of 2 to 4 weeks, and that's because we're waiting on your references, disclosure, and you're completing the training programme. So the training starts with, at the moment, a 3-day condensed induction, and once you've completed the training in the classroom, you would go out and you would shadow an experienced carer. We obtain 3 references as an organisation and a PVG police check as well. Dependent on your circumstances, though, don't worry if you've not got 3 references, we look at each individual and we would obviously assist you with maybe trying to obtain character references and such like, because I appreciate everyone's circumstances are different. Okay, so all our vacancies are online on our website. You can also give us a call. I'm not sure how that'll work at the moment with calling, but you can also call us to go through a telephone interview. Numbers are on our website. But yeah, the best way to apply is online. You'll find us on Total Jobs, Indeed, or our own website as well, which is allthewsconstancecare.co.uk. Obviously, we're in uncertain times at the moment, and a lot of people are facing challenges in terms of employment. The care sector has opportunities, it always has had opportunities. There's great opportunity for career progression, and of course, with an ageing population and the challenges we face at the moment, there is work available, be that with Constance or another organisation. You wouldn't go wrong going into the care sector. I've worked in care for 15 years, and the majority of people that I know, once you get that bug, that's you. You're there for life, and it is one of the most rewarding things you would do. So we look forward to receiving your application.
Hi there, my name's Paul Cook and I'm the Registered Manager of Cattrin Bank. We're a supported living site with the National Autistic Society located in Cattrin, where we support 19 individuals with autism and a learning disability. So we're an employer in the social care sector, and the National Autistic Society, one of the biggest employers in East Ayrshire, and we have over 200 staff employed at our site, which, as well as Cattrin Bank, includes Dildork House, which is now an adult service but was formerly known as Dildork House School. Our job is supporting people with autism and a learning disability to have the best possible quality of life. We support people from 14 different local authority areas in Scotland and 1 from Northern Ireland. And each person's support is person-centred and tailored to their specific needs. And the job here involves personal care, support with the activities of daily life, such as house chores and cooking, support for quality of life involving community access, and support for people to participate in activities and pastimes. The accommodation here is split into 14 separate living areas, and we have a mixture of 1-person flats and shared living areas for 2 or 3 people, depending on the support needs of each individual. So we're currently recruiting for full-time, part-time and 0-hour staff. Our full-time contracts are available in night shift or day shift and our 39-hour contracts. Part-time hours are available at various levels to suit successful applicants, but it's usually in multiples of our shift length here, which is currently 8 hours. Our shift times are standard because we're funded by local authorities for 15 hours per day of one-to-one support for each individual. So our early shifts run from 7:15 to 3:15, the late shift from 2:15 to 10:15, and the night shift is 10 PM to 7:30 AM. We welcome applications from people of any age and experience, as we provide a really comprehensive 2-week induction with continuing training and development for the full first year of your employment with us. And this includes enrolment in the NAS Academy, which helps you develop the skills you need as a support worker with people in the autism spectrum and as you gain experience working in direct support. And it's great for us sometimes to get applicants with wide experience of healthcare or social care sectors. But what we're really interested in an applicant is good values. So compassion, empathy, the ability to put yourself in someone's place and think about how you would like a loved one to be treated were they in the same situation. Because of the induction training and the ongoing development you'll receive here, we're definitely more interested in our applicants being decent human beings than we are about experience and care. Our jobs are listed at the moment on the Job Centre website, Indeed recruitment site, and on the NAS website, autism.org. So if you go onto autism.org, click on Work for Us, search all jobs, and if you highlight Scotland in the search tab, our vacancies will show up. So at the moment, our recruitment process is slightly changed from normal due to restrictions around coronavirus. We'll shortlist applicants according to the job description, which is available with the job advert. And one thing we always like to hear is as much about you as possible in the supporting statement section, as that's what gives us a good idea of who you are as a person. We'll then arrange a telephone interview where you'll be asked around 6 to 8 interview questions and scored on your answers. You'll be called back once we've had a chance to review and score individuals' interviews. And if you're successful, we'll call you to let you know and explain how we proceed from there, when the induction is and so on. And if you're unsuccessful, we'll also call you and offer detailed feedback on where your strengths were and where you could develop what you present at interview. As a National Autistic Society worker, you'll be paid the Scottish living wage regardless of your age, and all of our workers are required to register with the SSSC, the Scottish Social Services Council, within 6 months of commencing your post. As part of the registration process, you're required to gain your SVQ3 in health and social care, which NAS would organise on your behalf, either through the Modern Apprenticeship Scheme or by funding that as your employer. It's worth noting that if you're interested in a career in social care, this is a fantastic place to work. Whether it's as a support worker, where the rewards are making a difference to someone's life and watching them progress and develop, achieving things you might never have thought possible, or if you're interested in progression, all of our senior support workers, team leaders, service managers, and myself as registered manager have all worked here as support workers and earned our qualifications and promotions. So whatever your perspective, if you're looking for a unique workplace with a job that means you'll genuinely make a positive difference to someone's life, then please apply online now. Our vacancies will be open until Sunday, November the 8th. Thank you for your time.
And that's it. Thank you very much to the local employers who participated in our event today. If you have any questions after the event, please email us info@dywayrshire.com and stay tuned for the next day in our series of events. If you do apply for any of the roles that you have seen today, then please add Virtual 2020 to your application form or CV so that the employers know that you have watched this session. We wish you all the best with your job search. Good luck.